Hi everyone, and I hope you liked my video last week, which was doing the coconut oil scrub. This week we've got Chloe.
Hi!
She's going to be doing a simple makeup look on myself.
So first of all, we're going to start off by carving out the eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some concealer and just dab it on my hand so it looks something like this. And then we will start by carving out the eye. This will give us a base for the eyeshadow. So if it's a warm or sunny day, your eyeshadow won't melt within your eyelids. You can either do it one by one, or I like to do both of them at the same time. Just then you don't get lost in where you're going. Right. And for this, I just literally used I wouldn't know what you call it, I just like a rounded eyeshadow brush. Really quite thin, so it's easy to carve out. Next, we're gonna go with a neutral shade. So I will pick this one. As you can see, it's not brown, it's not dark brown, but it's still got a little bit of colouring. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to buff this out in the corner. Just keep buffing away. You're better off to use little circle techniques, little circle motions. So then you're able to control where the eyeshadow actually falls. Start by to bring it into the centre of the eye, there, under the eye, and creases. Okay, and we'll go on the next one. Just to make sure, once you've done, just make sure that it's all even. Now, with a similar eyeshadow brush, what I'm going to do is just going to get a little buffer brush, followed by this fluffy brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a much darker shade, which will be this one. Okay. So first I'll go in with the buffer brush, and I will just go to the inner corner, just dab it on, and then with the fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend that out so there's no harsh lines. Okay. And you see how it's blended quite nice. That's what you want. You don't want any harsh lines in this natural look. And just open your eyes for me, Holly. So you can always keep checking what you're doing, because you want it to be as even as possible. You don't want one eyeshadow being right up and the other hardly not, where you can't see it. So there, we've got our eyeshadow base. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shimmery colour, which is a nice little shimmery colour here. It's like a goldy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my concealer brush and just with the concealer was on the back of my glove. Just going to slightly dab. And with this look, you don't even need to use a shimmery one. You could even have just a matte, and it could be matte. And then I'm gonna go in with this one, which is just a smaller flat-headed brush. And I'm just going to stroke the brush, because with these shimmery eyeshadows, you don't need to do a circular motion when you're trying to get it on your brush. You just need to stroke it. And again, just need to do strokes on the eye. As you see, it goes on really nice. You're getting more of the pigment on that way. And again, on this, just stroke it. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with this brush. I'm going to go back to the shade I used originally, which was this one. And I'm just going to dab it slightly, and I'm just going to blend it all in. You open your eyes, Holly. There you can see it's opened her eyes a lot more, and it actually brings out a colour. So what would normally happen is I'd normally start to do the mascara, but due to the current situation we're unable to use the mascara. And but it can't, if you, Holly, just look at the camera for me. It kind of looks nice without the mascara. It's like a natural bronzy look. This could be for any time. It could be used for the daytime, it could be used for the night time if you're having a barbecue in your garden or anything. Just use, it could be an everyday look, or it could be, you can make it into a glam look. If you have used your makeup brushes on anybody else within your household, make sure you give them a thorough clean. They say fairy liquid is the best, so just rinse it under the tap and just scrub away.